The Japanese guy I bought this off of said, "This bike go real fast. Your knee touch ground." Yo, what is up, guys? Beantown Cowboy. Today, I want to show you my 2022 Honda Grom. Just picked it up on Friday. It is now Sunday. I've waited and familiarized myself with it for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and today. And now I am ready to give you my review. I have put 191 miles on it since in the last 2 days. A few things I will say right off rip. The false neutral is still there. And it kind of worried me at first because the first day it was really messing up. Or at least I thought was messing up. Turns out it's just a normal Grom thing. I'm just going to have to get used to it. But I'd be riding it. I got to put it in gear. You got to put it in gear, right? And sometimes you find neutral. Sometimes it goes into that. That's not actually neutral. Or is it? Like, I don't know. It's weird. And you're like barely going to neutral. But sometimes it'll happen. Like, that happens a lot. Be used to like getting that dash mark like that. I don't know what's causing that. I'm hoping it'll go away because I just don't feel right. Because once I was in fourth accelerating and it went to that. So like it was just kind of in and out, kind of out. And that hasn't happened since. There's neutral, fine. But good luck finding neutral. That's definitely a thing. It is hard to find neutral these days on these things. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that. I'm trying to go through a full rundown on this. I love this bike. Everything about it is phenomenal. I have no complaints. This thing, let me get these. Make it look slightly bigger. Yeah, buddy. Now we're rocking. These things are phenomenal. Compared to my Yamaha, I was very surprised at the quality that Honda puts forth in their products. I've never owned a Honda before, at least not a modern Honda, and not a motorcycle. I've had some dirt bikes, and they were some freaking awesome machines, man. But this paint, man, look at this. I'm gonna get that. Don't worry, baby. I'll take care of you. But I have no complaints on this thing. This thing is phenomenal. Like, it just looks nice. But anyways, guys, yeah. Hey, get off my bike, you freaking bugs. I just washed it. You mother... You cocksuckers. It's really growing on me. Like, I really like the looks of this bike versus the first gen or second gen. I think second gen's headlight looks the coolest. I will say that. I wasn't a fan of this. I'm still getting used to it. But I do like what they did. But I don't know. That's just all preference, you know. This fifth gear on this, guys. We will go for a ride shortly, and I will show you fifth gear. I'll be riding, the wind will be hitting me, I'll be in fourth, I'll rev it all the way out, I'll get up to like 60, and then I'll shift, and then sometimes if it's like high winds, I'll slow back down to like 55 if it's high winds. But yet I can go like 58 if I stay in fourth. So like, you can go a little faster with fourth, but I will say if there's no wind and you're just cruising, and you can actually, just do those speeds, like it's so nice just to drop your RPMs down a little bit. Like, I feel better for the motorcycle in general. Don't feel like I'm wringing its neck so bad. The rear end on this bike, guys, the rear end of this motorcycle is freaking sweet. But I don't like how long that is. This is definitely going to have to go. That's going to be something I do. But these turn signals are pretty sturdy, I gotta say. This is what your dash looks like. You got your miles, basically the mileage, trip 1, trip 2, mileage. Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff does, so I'm not even going to try. Got a nice little dash, I think. I'm going to be doing some modifications for this. This is going to be a stunt bike for me. But overall, it's a phenomenal bike, man. Great little bike. Last night, I rode 30 miles in the pouring rain, and it was flooding. Like, there was water splashing all over this. I had to just give this thing a wash because it was filthy with dirt, mud. Like, this thing was trashed last night, and it still looks good. This thing, there's water, like literally, like, I don't know, in some spots of the road there was water up to like my tire, like here, and I was just flying through it, man. It was splashing all. I got soaked, dude. This thing handled very, very well. I'm glad that I went through that, so you guys can know, like, it doesn't have ABS, but I got around just fine. The clutch on this is very, very easy to use. It's nothing. You pull it back and then it grabs like right here. Like it just it's very easy. I can do my pink. Don't want to push the bike over. That's how light these things are. You know, pinky. And I'm a small guy, so like that's, you know, it's got decent brakes. I was very impressed with the quality that they put, you know, Honda put into this motorcycle. It really shocked me. It really surprised me. These 3 bolts take this off. These 3 bolts take this off. I do like how quiet it is, though. It's really nice sounding. It's a really smooth bike. 5th gear is nice to have, but it's not a necessity. I bought it thinking that I might actually like really hate it. And the first couple of days I did. The transmission, that's the only complaint I have on this whole motorcycle. The only complaint whatsoever. And I'm sure it'll get better in time because it's not happening, that weird gear indicator thing. That's not happening near as much as it was. Just look at that quality, man, those cutouts. See my reflection in it. Kinda. It's just such a beautiful looking motorcycle. And it's so fun to ride. Let's go. Let's go for a ride. Hey, get off my freaking, oh man, I hate bugs. Look at that. Now I got a big streak on it now. Thanks to my gloves, I just washed this thing. Man, I hate bugs, dude. These gloves just leave marks anyway. Wow, it's good to know. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I just washed it. I won't go through water. Oh no! Now I gotta go rewash it. This thing's, I was really impressed with how smooth it was compared to the other Groms, like the 5th gear. I don't know, everything's just slightly different. I read on a thing that the old Grom had a 34 rear tooth sprocket and the new one has 38. So they gave it a 5th gear, but they changed the sprocket to give it a little bit more torque. Which, I mean, it kind of feels like, it has slightly more power, but it's like to me, like I'm used to riding my R3, so like this thing has no power. And then anybody that rides the R3 is saying the R3 has no power compared to whatever they got. So, you know, it's, I will say, I have had this thing maxed out already, and I've only been able to get it up to 67, and that was full tuck. But there was decent winds. With no winds, I'm confident I can hit at least 70 on this. At least 70 with no winds. On a flat road with no winds, I got that all day long. Maybe I'll try to do something like that before this video is over. I'm gonna go out in the country, show you what this bad boy's got. I can't hold out on you. This is full throttle, by the way. I'm gonna let off now, but like, I go full throttle pretty much everywhere I go on this thing. See, now it's nice for the 5th gear because you're not going at top speed. You just have to lower your RPMs a little bit and cruise. It's a lot nicer. Ouch! That bug hit me in the rib. Yeah, let's open her up on mud sock. Ooh, dead mouse. That's sad. Let's go, baby. Let's top out. Woo! It's kind of windy today, so I don't know what speed we'll get to. In a full tuck, I'm guessing like 65. I've only had it up to 67. Oh boy, here we go. 5th gear. I'm like full race mode hunched over on this thing. I'm bent over like a sport bike. See, like it's windy, so I can't really get any good speed. If I sit up, then I'm gonna start losing a little bit of speed. The wind hits me and just don't have the power. When I get on the fourth, then it'll speed up a little. Don't let that deter you though. Just because it's not really that much faster with the fifth gear than a fourth doesn't mean it's any less fun. This thing is freaking awesome. Up this 58, 59, woo! See, I'm like full bore. It's so smooth when it runs though, like compared to the R3, this thing's just so quiet and nice sounding. I love it. You can't even tell it's running hardly. It's like a little electric bike. There's a stop sign up here, so I can't go too fast. See, I'm getting up to like 65 here, see? I would have got all the way up to like 65, maybe 70 there. If there wasn't a stop sign here and it just kept going down. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna try to go on these roads. I can only go 45 rather than the highways that go 55, 60. Here we go. Oh, 65. Yeah, 65. Like I said, if there's no wind, I bet I could hit 70. I'm about 65, 64 right now. It's about all she's got, really. I've only been up to 67. You guys see it for yourself now. I can get 65 there in full tuck down these little hills. And it's decently windy out today. I don't really know what else to say on this. If you like the video, it'd really help me out if you like, subscribe, check out my channel maybe. Even if you don't want to like the video, subscribe to my channel, check it out, you know. Might do things you might like. This is going to be a little stunt bike. We're getting into the ghetto here, so before you witness me getting my bike jacked, I'm just going to close this one out. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope I answered any questions you had on it. If you have any other questions, ask down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer in the best way I can. I own this bike, so I'll be getting very, very familiar with it. I'll be doing a lot of things to it, so hope you liked the video. Hope I answered your questions. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you want to see more, tune in for my next video. I will see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. Stay positive as always. Peace. Woo! I got a Grom. Woo!